What do you think?
Um, it's like they're different albums, so it's like way different albums. Like the vibe of CLB is like it's a certified lover boy. So literally, that's what the album's called.
Yeah,
like
I think you know what I think. I think that Kanye was definitely going for something that would last longer than just you know what I think he was trying to do was obviously give homage to his mom. Yeah. Definitely, you know, say that he loves her even though she passed away a long time ago. And what I really think happened was he was trying to rush out this album because I think Drake already had his album finished prior. Like he said he was going to drop it in January of this year, but he ended up dropping it September. I think he had it done this whole time. He was just waiting for Kanye to drop. So Kanye dropped, then 4 days later Drake comes in like I can wipe you, you know. I'll outsell you in my sleep. Basically, I think Drake's album was really good. Obviously, it's top 9 songs on the top 10 right now, as we're recording this. Yeah. But I think Kanye has a lot more diehard fans than Drake. Yeah. Obviously, Kanye's Drake's inspiration. I'll say that mainly because Drake's even said it before. Yeah. I think that Drake is, I think this is gonna be, Ty is a really big Drake fan.
Yeah, I know I am.
We're all fans.
I think that Drake, his last 4 albums have not been his best. There has been some good songs on them, but obviously his earlier stuff has a lot more. I think those are classics. Like, if you're reading this, it's too late. Of course, Take Care is a classic. Nothing Was the Same is a classic. Those 3 for sure. And then we get to like Views, which I think sold 1 million first week, which was probably the biggest that he's had in I think maybe ever, but that could just be because of the times, But I think that Certified Lover Boy definitely is gonna grow on people. That too. Donda, obviously everyone was like, oh, it's the best album he's ever made, But I don't really see anybody talking about Donda right now, at least more than Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah. CLB had his, and like just to like before I like kind of give my, I would say Views was his best album
ever.
His best album?
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I not
take.
It's not that
I do say it was one of his biggest because I remember there being a Snapchat filter about it.
Yeah.
And everyone was talking about it, dude. Literally.
Yeah, and then it's just like the fact that it was mostly R&B.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? You had One Dance, you had Hotline Bling, which were 2 of the biggest songs. They were 2 of the biggest songs ever.
Yeah.
You had 2 of them on the same album.
Yeah.
I like Nothing Was the Same the best as far as Drake albums go.
Okay. What about, how did you feel about Certified Lover Boy though?
I think it's better than Donda.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it more than Donda. I like more songs. I'll put it to you like this. I like more songs off of Certified Lover Boy than I do Donda.
Yeah.
And then again, I think Donda had 33 plus features. Like every song had someone else on it besides Kanye.
Too many features.
And Drake. Sorry to cut you off. Drake has a good handful of features, but it's people that he's worked with before. Yeah. Kanye's never really worked with these people. And I've seen him cutting off Soulja Boy and cutting off Chris Brown and stuff like that. But
I don't know.
Gonna do whatever
Kanye's gonna do whatever. And the thing is, I am more so a Drake fan. I liked Donda. I liked it.
I did too.
I didn't dislike Donda.
I thought it was a good album.
Off the Grid is probably one of the greatest songs ever created. Just because, for real, just like song structure,
The production on that song is crazy.
Crazy.
It is.
Like from a lot of his production, Hurricane, one of the most beautiful songs. It's a beautiful song. Yeah. But I would say I like Drake's better just because it's like. And it's like, I don't want to try to compare the 2, but it's rap. And it's like, I don't care what you say. It's just like sports. It's competition.
And they're both butting heads on each other's albums.
Yeah, publicly butting heads and publicly throwing shots. And it's just like, you want to ask me which one is better? I got to say Certified Lover Boy. Yeah. I'm going to say this. Just as far as branding goes, like, Drake don't really fall too far from anything that he's like already kind of like you know what I'm saying, he set the foundation to always be on top, and like have a great album. You know what I'm saying?
And I think last year or the year before was the first time he's been off the top 100, 200 charts, you know? And he finally, you know...
The only reason that was is because he did not
he didn't
promote...
drop anything.
He didn't... He didn't...
He barely... Well, he dropped something last year, but 2019 he dropped a couple singles.
He dropped Dark Lane demo tapes.
Yeah.
He had that in 2020. What did he drop in 2019?
It was a few singles, I think.
Oh. He had Dark Lane demo, and Dark Lane demo.
He had features, but nothing really, you know, went up there. I think he dropped Money in the Grave.
Yeah, because the Raptors won the chip that year.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I remember that. But they won. He dropped 2 songs.
One with
what was
Rick
the
Ross.
other song?
Yeah, one with Rick Ross.
Yeah, I remember that.
Money in the Grave had Rick Ross on.
Yeah, and then he had one more. I think it was Amarita or something like that.
Yeah.
And those, I think Money in the Grave did good. I think the other one was just like paying homage to the rappers.
Well, in 2020 when he had Dark Lane demo, he did not promote the album.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
he just dropped it.
I remember we were playing Fortnite.
Yeah, we were playing. This was this when like shutdown happened?
Yeah.
It was when shutdown.
First lockdown.
This was like May.
It was the
April
first.
May,
It was the first.
yeah.
It was the first lockdown. Because I remember couldn't nobody go nowhere, and I just remember like being
scattered.
Well, it's not that couldn't nobody go nowhere. It's just that stuff was closed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't really walk around the mall for real, and it's just like I just feel like it was just more of a like just let's just put it out there.
It was just throwaways, but I think some of them were really good.
It was more just so like a trial. I mean, not trial. It was just like you said.
He was just dropping songs.
He was just dropping something so he could drop something.
Demo,
you know what I'm saying? It was like, no way you're not gonna hear from Drizzy during the pandemic. Yeah. But I mean, Drake. I give Drake the W just from
obviously
like
sales.
An all around standard. Like sales. Don't get me wrong, he won from there. But quality.
Well, he was gonna win from sales. Just
quality over quantity. That's just how I do it. Yeah. You got all these songs. You got 27 songs. Drake had 21, which not to say like, okay, it doesn't seem like that's much of a difference. Yeah. But like, I was sitting there for like an hour and a half listening to Drake stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, all the songs that I did download off of Donda, which was like 6, they're like long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like...
And to say this, a lot of them we've already heard before. One, he had three things.
He had 3 different listening parties.
That's the thing.
And everyone is going to always, have snippets and stuff like that everywhere you look.
Yeah.
But I've heard more of Donda before it came out than CLB.
Yeah.
And I think there was only like 2 leak tracks on CLB that everyone has already heard, like TSU and...
Well, not everybody has heard the leaks.
If you're a fan,
I'm about to say,
I know you have.
I have, like, but I try. Yeah,
okay,
Swaggo is leaked out. He likes to find the leaks.
I don't look for them, but I'll find them.
That's cap. I know he looks for them.
You'll be typing out Drake.
You don't know anything. Okay, but anyway, back to the thing. Look, I think CLB was not obviously, but in my opinion, it was definitely better. Like you said, quality over quantity.
Yeah,
and. Yeah, I think Kanye was rushing it. He definitely didn't have it because I heard that he, scrapped it like 3 or 4 times, and he was staying in that stadium for like 2 weeks doing the live stream thing, which was kind of odd. Wearing all the blacked out clothing and stuff. That's kind of weird. I saw Kim Kardashian at the Met Gala wearing all blacked out stuff.
What is his goal? Is it? I know what his goal is. Well, I have a theory. And it's you want to make it to where these celebrities don't have to show their face, because that is how paparazzi and a certain outlet of the media gets their like money. That you know what I'm saying? And I think he's just trying to kind of like stronghold that, but it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna take Storm. But I mean, like, why not? Why not kind of like cover?
Be different,
I think and it's just like if Kim Kardashian is doing it, somebody else is gonna do it. Playboy Cardi's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And these people are walking around and they're putting masks over their face. Yeah. For whatever
reason.
Not
a COVID mask, but like
a mask. Yeah. And I guess it's just like, I mean, you could say it's for social distancing purposes
I
or
don't think
whatever.
that's even what it is.
Nah.
Me neither.
Just,
but I mean, it's just the fact that they're doing it. It's
Yeah.
just like, it is kind of like, because I saw one clip where like Kanye fooled the whole entire paparazzi. Nobody was flashing. Nobody was following with the
He just
cameras.
walked straight.
I was
just
talking about
walked-
that video in Paris where he was a little baby and James Harden, where he just like ran past the paparazzi.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I think it was that.
Yeah.
Or
I don't
it
even
was on
know.
the red carpet.
Yeah, he like
And he just walked straight
yeah.
through.
Yeah,
I know
just
what
walked
you're
straight through him. He had the bag on his face.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get what you're trying to do, but it's just like, it's
I
whatever.
think Drake did it better.
Drake did what better?
The mask on seal on
Dark
Dark
Lane.
Lane demo.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you. I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I don't know. I
I-
definitely do think that Drake dropped a better album, and I do
Yeah.
think that Drake is probably the GOAT. I mean, nobody else is doing it as good as him. Kanye has had bad albums. Drake has not had one bad album ever. Not one bad project. Even the mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Scorpion.
No.
I think it was
Mixtape.
good. I think that one was good too.
Mixtape. So Far Gone. That would be the mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
I think Thank Me Later is the album.
Yeah.
I get those two mixed up. But yeah, the mixtape is great. All he has to do is just drop What a Time to Be Alive 2.
Yeah.
What a Time to Be Alive 2 and like kind of like a sequel to Take Care would be
Yeah.
great for me. That's all I need.
That's all you need.
I could die.
How do we feel about Cardi shit? You think he's gonna ever drop Narcissist?
I think that was just a clothing line.
Just
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were like, oh, so it's not an album, it's just a lot.
And you know,
Well, I was
Cardi's
wondering-
never gonna drop on time.
I was wondering why
Never.
people thought it was an album because
Never again. He dropped Die Lit, and we didn't even no one was ready for it. No one knew he was gonna drop, and then like he just kind of
1,000
he
years
works on his own
later.
time. He works on
Yeah.
his own time.
He's like Kanye. He's gonna do
He
whatever
is.
he wants.
He is. He doesn't care anymore. You know. I think he's just trying to be different because everyone keeps leaking his music. You know.
Yeah, it's all fine and dandy and it's cool, but it's just like
How do we know when we're supposed to be ready for it? You
Yeah.
know?
what if music changes? Like what if you haven't dropped? What if you pull like a Kendrick and your ass ain't dropped in 4 years? And now it's like, music done changed. And now that sound don't even sound good no more. That's just something to think about. It's just like, I don't
All I
know.
can think about is Top of the Morning.
Yeah, Kendrick has had some crazy like one-liners this year.
Yeah.
He would like pop off on occasions, brother.
Yeah. And now it's just top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
And I think they were just trying to be different because I seen a tweet from Baby Keem saying like music's boring right now.
Yeah, so he invented a new language.
Yeah. Which is all cool, but I think if you're trying to be that artistic, like not everyone's gonna mess with your stuff. Only like the diehard Kendrick fans and people who like your music now because they know you're Kendrick's cousin. You know.
Yeah, I some people do it because they want to be the biggest. Some people do it because they want to be the best. Some people do it just so they can create their sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like if that is what he's doing, then by all means do it because it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
It is.